So I was driving and I saw some water. And whenever I see water, like no matter what, I'm going inside. I'm always called to stop my car. I don't care where I am. If I'm able to stop my car and get as close as I can to the water and just breathe for real. Like just breathe because I feel like I had to take a second to breathe because sometimes my mind and my thoughts and my mouth just be on go, go, go. And I don't even take a second to do the things that I'm speaking. So I feel like water is something that makes me feel very included. I don't feel alone ever when I'm by water because I understand what makes up water. It's like a million, billion, trillion, infinite amount of drops that create the ocean. And then when I think about that, it makes me feel included. It makes me feel not alone. It makes me feel like life is bigger than me. But that even though life is bigger than me, that I am a contribution to life and I matter. You know? I just love water. It just does something to my spirit. It makes me feel so free. And I just saw a plane there. So can y'all comment something that allows you to feel free and included? I love you. And I just saw one taking off. I was gonna make this into a reel, but I'm thinking about making it into a thoughts of the day. Because I have much more to say. But yeah, like water is just, I don't know, it just makes me feel so inclusive and just so free. And I guess it's probably the way that the waves flow that makes my thoughts flow. It makes me want to just release and just speak and just be. But I am so drawn to water. Like I love water. I love water. And I love, like absolutely love this spot because I'm just seeing planes land and take off and land and take off. That's LaGuardia Airport. But water just makes me feel like my contribution matters. It makes me feel included in something bigger than myself. Yeah, and it allows me to know that life is so much more than me. But because it's more than me does not mean that what I am and what I bring and what I share and what I give is not worthwhile. Because it's bigger than me, but without what I'm giving, it wouldn't even matter for real. It's bigger than me, but what I'm giving is needed. What we all give, what we all speak, what we all choose to share and contribute is needed. And that makes up the greater scheme of life because at the end of the day, we are all connected. So it's all needed. We're all needed. We're all valued, and you are not alone. And I'm going to do a video on this topic of you not being alone because I know at times we go into those states where we feel alone, but you're never alone. You're never alone. Even if you're standing by yourself, you're still not alone because God is with you in all times, in all areas, in all measures of your life. God is with you and He stands within you. So never ever are you alone. And then when you learn to appreciate the elements, you really truly realize that you could never be alone. Because there are spirits, there are angels that live within the wind, that live within the oceans, that live within the soil. And God did that for us on purpose so that we can know and understand the value of who we are. We're all valuable. If you're listening to this, I want you to know that you're valuable. When you listen back to this KK, I want you to know that you're valuable. And I'm just so grateful for nature. Like, I can't say that enough. Because it could be the times when I feel my lowest, the loneliest. And then I come get in nature and I just feel charged back up. I might still feel alone or lonely, but it reminds me that I'm not. No matter what, I'm not. And it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. It is okay not to be okay. It is okay to show up as you are. It is okay. God values that. God values you showing up in your state, whatever state that may be, because it shows that you want better for yourself. So show up as you are. You're not always going to be the perfect image. There is no perfect image. Show up as you are, because that's what's going to allow you to grow into who and what you know you are. Because I was going to say who and what you want to be, but it's not know what you be. You are what you are. You may not have reached that space yet, but that is you. It is already within you. You just have to do the work to get to that space. So show up as you are right now so that you can become all that you are. And just experience life. Because it is truly so beautiful, man. When you feel those times of down, of depression, and like your spirit feels a little bit low and feels a little bit down, get outside into nature, y'all. That nature is just it has such a healing spirit connected to it. Look at this. I didn't even know that I would be in this space today to experience this, but when God calls and you listen, he shows up for you. And these planes are so crazy because the pilot doesn't know what he's doing for me. But that's why I say everybody's contribution matters. We all matter. Let me show y'all my sweater. My sweater says, can y'all see it? Let me put it back a little bit. Hold on. Wait. No. Okay, my phone is acting stupid. But my sweater says, you matter. I hope it's clear. You matter. You Matter University. And I'm going to tag the brand that I got this beautiful sweater from. I have a few of his pieces. I have a hat by him. I have another sweater by him. And I have a trucker jacket by him. And they all say you matter. And his mission is just like, the reason why he's done it is beautiful. So I'm going to tag his brand along with this video. So y'all could either go support his brand by copying some of his clothing pieces, or just read up on his mission, give him a like, give him a follow, and just understand that you matter and your contribution matters in whichever state you choose to show up. As long as you're not choosing to intentionally be negative and intentionally hurt somebody else, it matters. And if you do show up in a lower space, in a lower state of mind, that's okay too. But you have to acknowledge that so that you're able to grow and move on from that. Because love is the ultimate, like, everybody wants to spread love. But right now in this world, it's a lot of hurt. And hurt people hurt people. I don't think anybody intentionally wants to hurt people. But it's a lot of hate, a lot of hurt, a lot of anger within this life right now, within this lifetime. And I think that the little small things is what will get us out of that space. So find the small things that bring you to joy, that bring peace to you, that bring you to happiness, and slowly implement them into your life. And just watch how life changes for you. Watch how your life changes and becomes just healthier for you, you know? like I always say though, this is a message to me as well. Just telling y'all things that I do sometimes to help me get through. Hopefully it can help you too. I love you guys, and I will be back. I have a few more things to say. I'll be back. But just appreciate the day, y'all. Appreciate this day that God has blessed us with. Appreciate the small moments, because before you know it, you're gonna quint your eye, and it'll be next week, and it'll be next month. It's already December, y'all. It's literally already December. So appreciate the small moments, because those are what really make up the big grand scheme of life. Appreciate them, because they all contribute to your journey. Love you guys. You must be used to this. They must be this. Somebody's coming. I like to get people on camera because the world is weird. You don't know. You just don't know. I'm gonna cock up my phone on a branch, but the branch is no match for the weight of this phone. I gotta go, I guess. Guess that's what that means. But before I go, I always like to just say thank you. Thank you to the water for accepting me, for accepting my words and accepting my thoughts. Thank you for sharing your presence with me and allowing me to grow in this experience. Thank you to the wind. Thank you to the sky. Thank you to the soil. Thank you to the air, which is the wind. What is it? Wind, air, earth, fire, right? Okay. Yeah. Thank you to all the elements. And thank you to God overall for accepting me and allowing me to be and allowing me to show up in my most vulnerable state and continue to grow in this state. I love you. Oh, did you get? All right, let me go. It's like little things like that, like, you know, instead of being upset about that and being like, okay, did somebody see I'm embarrassed? It's like, laugh about it. Find gratitude in the little moments like that, because that's just something for you to laugh about and be grateful for, you know? There's no need, like, in the moments where you normally know you would get upset and you would get mad, it's okay to find joy in those moments. It's okay to change your perspective. It's okay. It's okay to not show up as you've always showed up every day of your life. It's okay to change and be and evolve into all that is you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? That's all, folks. But everybody.